continue coding, and today we are gonna implement our actual streaming functionality. We're gonna fix that, and today I'm gonna try a new approach for my coding. So basically I'm gonna try a bit like agentic coding so that I would write less code by hand. I will try that. I don't know how will it go, and in order not to like forget my coding skills, I'm gonna do the next. First, I'm gonna hand code a day at least like for an hour. I think it's gonna be like in the morning or something like that. And the next thing is that after that manual coding, I will see how much do I forget and how much don't I understand about my code base. And then I'll continue like AI coding thing. It's not vibe coding. So why do I say like I will hand code in order to not to forget my code base? Because actually when you try to AI code, and I already tried it many times, and when you try it you actually get to the point when you stop understanding your code base. At least it's been to me many times, and in order to avoid this I'm gonna hand write code at least for an hour every day so that I could still understand my code base. So guys, let's continue. Also, I switched some context, I would say, and I'm gonna use OpenCode with NeoWim. So let's open our where is this bot agent, right? Yeah, that's fine. So we're right here, right? So here I'm a bit stuck because I need to understand more the current implementation. I mean, how to implement our streaming from Pydantic message events. If you don't know what does it mean, let me explain it. So Pydantic AI docs. So event here it is. So when you run stream you can request event based streaming so that the streaming is actually I would say similar to actual OpenAI specification. If you don't totally understand what I'm talking about, just think about it like we're streaming the LLM text into our chat, and while we're streaming we do the current. We like go through every message, I would say every word that this LLM is streaming, and we do some kind of logic and polishing with each word or with each like I would say like, okay, let's say just word. So and on each word, it's a rude example, I know, on each word we are doing some parsing, polishing, and in the end we're returning you the ready beautiful text with streaming that is really like like it's looking fine. Okay, so here's an example of streaming, I guess. So here we have something like, where is this? Async with run stream, and we assign event handler here. Where is this event handler? Event stream handler, or here it is. So we do iterate over the stream, and on each iteration we do something like that. So if is instance event parse start, we do okay, like some logic and parsing, right? So here, for example, we check if it is parse delta event. Here we check if it's text content. Here we check if it's thinking content, and here already we're checking if it's tool call part, right? And if an instance function tool call and alright, here is tool call thing, right? So part args. I don't get the difference, like, right? Where's this model variants? Oh, I can change like something like, where's this? No, wait, how to change this thing? Oh, I got it. So we do something like, I want to clarify one thing. In Pydantic AI run stream dot, where is this? In event handler, what is, or just run stream events? What is the difference between events and deltas? I want to clarify this thing. Like, I see here we have event, and here we have deltas, and again we have events, right? So events are the things yielded by the stream. They describe what happened. Deltas are incremental chunks inside some events. They describe what changed, what was appended. Alright. So, okay. Alright, I got it. So, agent run result event. So part start event is a new streamed output part began. Okay, it may contain the initial part content. Part delta event is an existing part received more content. Event delta, the incremental update. Right? Part event and event, the part is complete, and part agent run result event, the final agent result. Okay. So we have part start event, right? Part delta event. Delta is just the content, right? And then we have these as well. So part start event, delta, and okay. Is there part and event? Where is this? So part start, final result. Part delta event. Wait, I don't get why final result is empty. Alright, I see here some deltas. Part and event. Okay. So here is another example. Here we have something like okay. Oh no. It is very difficult, I guess. Wait a minute. Streaming all events. Here we go. So starting part 0. Tools. Tool call return. Okay, request. Okay, result. Request, final output. I don't get the result thing. Oh. Iterated over the agent's graph. So sorry. In many scenarios, you don't need to worry about Pydantic graph at all. Async for iteration. Streaming all events and output. Oh, here we go. So wait. Under the hood, agent in Pydantic AI uses Pydantic graph to manage its execution flow. It's a generic type centric library for building and running finished state machines in Python. It doesn't actually depend on Pydantic AI. You can use it standalone. But Pydantic AI makes use it to orchestrate the handle model requests and the model responses. In many scenarios, you don't need this. Simply traverses the underlying graph from start to finish. However, if you need deeper inside of core control, for example, to inject your own logic at specific stages, ByteInteGA exposes the lower level iteration process. This method returns agent run, which you can async iterate over or manually drive node by node. Okay. I guess it's lower level interaction with it. So we have user prompt node, model response node. So let me read the code for node agent.iter for node in agent.run. Okay, I guess it's just the full control of the agent output. So here is the example of iterating over everything. So for example, here we iterate over nodes, and if it's user prompt, we append user prompt node. If it's model request, we append model request. Then we iterate over the events, right? So if it's start event, then if it's delta, then if it's final result. Oh, seems like I got what is delta, guys. So basically delta is representing thinking text and tool calling, right? And all the rest, I guess, is just tools or content or text. Usage limits. Okay, capping tools. Settings. Run metadata. Concurrency limiting. Model settings. System prompts. Instruction. Okay, it's just overview or the agents, right? Okay. So let me go here. Now I actually understand the logic here. So all right. So let's iterate over the events for event in where is this? In stream, right? So agent event stream. Okay. Wait. Okay, and then we do something like importing, right? Whereas this, wait, so we need to import basically start event, parse start event, right? Part and event. Oh, I got that. Parse start event, part end event, part delta event, and also run result event. Right? I guess that's all. No. We have also part thinking. Oh, here it is. Thinking part delta. We have tool delta. Wait, where is delta? Text part delta, right? Also, we have where is this? Text tool call part delta. Right? I guess we have all what we need. So seems like I got it. So we have part start event, which is like starting point. Then we have our main text, and then we have tool call event, right? Like tool call event is just a complete tool call thing, right? Then we have function to results, final result, okay. So we need also function to call event. Function to call event, right? So here, alright, here we need to do all that logic, right? Draft. So draft box equals what is this? Get l dot. Oh wait. Bot agent utils dot get draft message, and here we pass the event thing and the draft, right? Okay, so and here I need event. What is event? Event. Maybe there is a unified event. Agent event stream. No, it is event stream. We need agent stream event, right? And event in the agent stream. Yeah, right. Model response stream events and response head. Okay, that's fine. So here we do agent event stream, right? Agent stream event, right? Okay. And in here we need to do something like if okay, I got it. If event, if is first of all, if is the instance is instance wait a little. Agent fix my nailing config so that in the end of screen I would have scrolled 7 lines. Okay. Wait. Model. Go. Go. No, I would do this like here. Better. So let's open code. Now fix my name and fix so that I would have 7 lines scrolled in that and code green. Right. So we check if it's instance event and if it's bird start event, then we need to handle our start point, right? So let me actually write the logic first. So a leaf is instance event, and if it's part and like delta event, then we're gonna handle these deltas. So if is event the delta right text part event, right, and we do some logic here. A leaf is in event dot delta. How's it called? Thinking part delta. Thinking part delta. Yeah, it is very slow after the autocomplete thing. Now a leaf is in event dot delta, and how's it called? To call part delta, right? And now we need to check if there is this event is function to call event, right? Also we need to check not if, it is a leaf, right? Okay. Okay. So now we should see this working, right? No, it does not. Okay. No, that's fine. And also we check if it's final result. Wait, I forgot to check one thing. I forgot to check if it's part and event. So we have part start, part delta, to call event. Right, maybe we don't need to check that. Is instance event final result. As it called, I already forgot. final result event, right? So like we do something like this instance like this, right? And now we need to think how to append all the text to the draft, right? So my proposal text part event. What is wrong with text part event? Text part event is not defined. Oh, like yeah, text part event, right? It is defined. Okay. So what is in those events? Like we need just add in text, right? So for example, draft something like parts started event. Something like this. Then we do here a part delta event if it's text part, right? Actually, we need to check first if it's thinking. And only then we need to check if it's text part delta, right? Oh no. Where's text part delta? Text part delta. So if there is text part delta, first of all, if there is thinking, then we do something like draft plus equals block quote and here text, right? Then we do here something like draft. Wait. First of all, we need to check these things. Okay. What is going on? Oh no. Yeah, that's right. So we append block code here, then we do here something like add in tool code part, so draft plus equals text, first of all messages dot get system emoji, right? And then we add white space, and then we add text to call name, right? It is only pseudocode, guys. So for example, event delta tool call tool name delta, right? And also here we do something like adding text already, finally. And here, so it is function toolkall event, right? Actually don't need to check on. I'll do something like this, guys. Right? Oh no. Is there a way to make it faster? No, I'm not gonna edit like this. So we do a check if. Oh, we don't check anything, right? Yeah, like, first of all, this one. Oh no, please do not modify yourself. So we do like, wait, like this, right? Then we do these things, delete, shut up. I start disliking this win. For real. So we check if it's tool call, already ready tool call, then we add the tool call, right, to our response. Then we check if it's tool call per delta, and if it's final result, then we return final result. Something like event dot. Oh no. Just pressed one button. Event dot result, I guess. No. Shut up. Oh. I'm actually thinking to switch into cursor again. So we just set like event dot, if I'm not mistaken, dot output. But I may mistake. I may be mistaken, right? So let me run the agent. So check my get draft message. Check my get draft message and implement it finally. Sudo code. Alright, it should work. Let me check the chat. Am I actually streaming, guys? Because I didn't check. Wait. So there is Twitch? Yeah, like here. Okay. So the current implementation is incomplete in two places. It mutates draft inside get draft message, and while the caller also appends the return value, and never returns the final output. I'm gonna make the get draft message return only the formatted chunk for each event, then have draft response update the telegram draft and return final text, right? Also, wait. I need to do one thing and git add. I need to commit this and right. Wait, I hope I did it in the right direction. Oh, yeah, I did it in the right direction. That's good. So yeah, mate. Wait. Yeah, right. So bot agent. What has changed? It is bot agent, right? Oh, I guess the left side is removing parts and the right side is appending parts. Very interesting. So we add two imports: blocked code text, agent run result event, and tool call parts delta. Then we have something like output, okay, in draft response, and we do something like async for event. Then we, if it's agent result event, then we add something like output. Then we analyze the chunk, I guess. If there is no chunk, then we continue. If the chunk, oh wait. So then we add draft. Then we add chunk to the draft. Then we send a message. Okay. And here we just like this under slash, or how is it called? I don't know. It equals draft. Then we check that on parse kind. So first we are starting the parse start event, right? Then we get the parse kind. Then if it's text, we are returning text, right? Wow, I will tell you, this is very smart. But there is one issue with that. And the thing is, I suppose the agent may return several. No. Wait, it cannot return several, like several, I would say, objects in one thing, because Pydantic AI does so that it separates all the events into single objects so that it would be very easy to iterate over. So ChatGPT actually did it very smart. Compared to me. Yes. So then we get our event part. If it's content, then so return text. Return text, get our event part content. If none, then none, right? Then if it's thinking, then we get our event part content. If it's, then we return block code. Content, if content, else text. Okay, very smart. If part.kind is in tool call built into return. I guess we don't need return. Tool name and return in the text, right? If it's delta event, like it was only start. Okay, if it's delta event, and if it's thinking, then we return thinking. Okay, if it's tool call, then we return tool our text, okay? If it's text, then we just return text, very simple. And if this is function tool, if this is function tool call event, then we return this, okay? And of course, if it's final result, we just set like this, okay. So now it should work. Wow. Okay, so guys, what do you think? Also, I need to clarify one thing here. Tool call built-in return. Built-in tool return. What is built-in to return? I will say open code diff review is very good. So tool call model calls one of your normal function to return your Python to return result. Built-in tool call. Okay, to return remove